Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Daughter of Increase. My name is NayDenise for those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video, and I'm the founder and CEO of Daughter of Increase Ministries, that is DOI Ministries. And here on this channel I help you guys to increase in your faith and relationship with God and Christ through Bible studies, book reviews, discussions, and more. And I post twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. So today, as the title says, for Saturday's video, we have a digital planning style video. And as you guys can see, I'm recording this Friday, June 10th. It is currently 5:07 p.m. So yeah, I gotta finish recording this and then edit for Saturday. But yeah, I've gotten so many questions about digital Bible studies and digital planning, and I'm very new. I am still a newbie to this whole world of digital planning, because I remember when I first got interested in it, it was really more so for people with iPads. And if you guys don't know, I am an Android girl all the way. I do not have an iPhone, don't want one. I've had many opportunities to get an iPhone, even the newest iPhone, but I don't want it. I love my Galaxies. I'm a Galaxy girl. I've always had Galaxies. You know, the phone that I use and record on is actually the Note 10 Plus from Samsung. The tablet that I have right now is the Tab S7 FE right now. Eventually this will get upgraded into like the S8 Ultra, and my phone will be upgraded at the end of the year to the Galaxy Note 20 Plus. But yeah, so this is for those people who have Androids. Of course, if you have an iPad, you can use GoodNote or Notability. I do not use those programs. I specifically use Touch Notes and Penly to do all of my planning. And yeah, this is not really going to be a video on how to use these apps. I'm not going to do that. There's many people out there who make videos on that. But me sharing with you guys the planner that I'm using. And the planner is actually from a Christian-based company. It is a faith-based planner, which I absolutely love and adore. And I'm going to walk you guys through what the Undated Planner looks like. I have two of the versions. I have the one in Lavender, which I'm using, which you'll get to see a sneak peek inside of my personal planner, but I also have the blush one, which my mom ended up purchasing. And so I'm going to show you guys the Undated blush planner. She is having a release for her dated planners that are going to be from July 2022 until June 2023. And so yeah, those come out on June 18th, if I'm not mistaken. I will leave a link down below to her website, planningagodlylife.com. The owner is Daisha. I have been enjoying Daisha and chatting with her and everything like that, but I'm just going to show you guys. So the main app, like I said, that I use is Touch Notes, which is this icon right here, but I'm actually going to show you guys the planner in Penly, and hopefully the settings and everything for this is good. Double checking, I turned up my screen, the brightness on my screen, I turned that up. I put my tablet on do not disturb. So yeah, so here it is. And this, when you purchase it, it's gonna come with two versions. You're gonna have a compressed version and an uncompressed version. I'm using the uncompressed version. So yeah, this again is in the shade blush. And so yeah, this is actually the planner my mom is using. And as you can see, it's just a gorgeous, beautiful blush pink. It has this sort of detailing on it that I really like, almost like a sweater style. And yeah, nice background on it with the wood. But you can add different covers to her planners, and I'll show you guys quickly. You just click on this little icon here with the picture. I'm going to click on folder because I don't have any inside. And these are just some of the different covers. This is from her Strawberry Patch collection. So I'm just going to click on that. And then what you would do is place it over and just stretch it out. Just going to stretch it out a little bit more. And then once you have it in a spot that you kind of like, you would then lock it. Now, I use Penly, but I'm still... Sorry if you guys hear all of that banging. I don't know what's going on. I think that's it, right? Cool. And then you would just lock the photo. Okay, so there we go. You have your photo there, and if I want to click on it, I can click on it. And there we go. So the photo is there over top as the new cover. I'll just unclick that, and so when you tap on the actual cover, it will take you to the inside of the planner, right? And so the inside of the planner looks like this. It just says my planner, placing God at the head of my plans, PGL, which is planning a godly life. And you could put your name here, you could put whatever you want here, and then you have this little house button, right? So clicking on the house button will automatically take you to your index section. And this one is not fully filled out because, like I said, I have a personal one that I'm using, which is in the shades of Lavender planner. But I will say the setup is definitely new for the dated planner. So if you're looking forward to that, I would say check out Dacia's latest plan with me. I will leave it linked in the card. You guys can check that out because she's actually using her new color, which is the navy. And she shows you kind of the inside of how it's kind of set up. And so I'm super excited for the dated planner set release. But yeah, so with this, I'll just go back a little bit. So of course you get your thank you letter from her for purchasing with a video for the launch day video. Link to her website, some more information. There is a subscription that comes with the old purchase of the planner, so this will not be available with her new planners. So yeah, I would say if you do want to grab this, grab it before the 18th, I guess. But yeah, this is the password. I have it covered up. Obviously you guys don't need to see that, but yeah, so here's the index. So at the top it just says click me to set up our planners together. So she did a whole walkthrough of how she had set up her planner. And then you have your index, and so you have year at a glance and goals, you have your vision board, year project keeper, weekly templates, daily templates, budget book, devotional, your health and fitness, your notebook, shows and movies, bookshelf, meal planner and recipe book, house chores, and then digital Bible, which she does offer a free digital Bible on her website. And then over here you have a area for adding your custom templates and things like that. Okay, and so these numbers 1 through 12 over here are for the actual planner, and then these 10 numbers at the bottom connect to the custom section, right? And so swiping over, you have your year at a glance, which is blank because obviously it's undated. And so whenever you start this, you would put the first month. So if you start, I guess, in June, you would start June here, and then your last month over here would be May, and you would just put many months here. Here is your goal. So she has one for work and personal. You can obviously cover that up if you want. You can do work and work and I don't know, ministry. You can do different things with this if you desire to. So then you have your 6-month vision board, and so you got half the year here and half the year here, which I think is great if you're trying to do your year in like a half view. I prefer personally a full spread for a vision board, and so yeah. Then you have your yearly progress tracker. So you put your project title here, and then you can track your progress with this little progress bar. You get 2 pages of that. Then you go directly into the first month of you know, the undated planners. And so this is what it looks like. So if I hit the home icon, this little house will take me to my index right here. And if I go up here and click on that one, it'll take me to that first section for the month. And so it's pretty much just blank, obviously undated. So it is dated 1 through 31 because it really depends on the month that you're using it. And so you have this dashboard set up here, which she does have dashboard kits out that you can get your hands on to decorate this side as if it was an actual planner, which I do enjoy. But yeah, typically what I do is I put my month up here, I put the little mini calendar here, and then you could decorate this, put a quote here, whatever the case may be, but it says highlight of the month. Then you have these here, which is weekly views, daily views, and trackers for the month, because you can set it up month by month. Again, you just have this little area here with your numbers to not date, but like plug in little things. Verse of the month, so you can focus on a verse. Your master list of like to-dos or goals or whatever the case may be. Right, so swiping, you then get your undated monthly planner. It is a Sunday start. That's the one that I prefer. I prefer Sunday starts. That's just me, but you have a Sunday start. Then you go into your weekly views, and then your daily views, and then your trackers, and then on to the next month. And those are not in between because this is a planner that you set up by yourself. And so that's how it is throughout everything. Okay, so going back, hitting the home button, you then go to your weekly templates. When you click on that, She has 12 installed already, but if you are already have this planner, or if you grab this planner, this specific Undated one, she has created new weekly templates, so you can check them out on the website. But I'll show you guys the 12 that's included in here. So you have this one, which is kind of like time blocking, I guess. So it goes from 1 a.m. to 12 a.m. right? Sunday start again. Then you have kind of like your Erin Condren setup here. This one is a different setup as well. I've never used this one per se, but yeah, you have this setup here. So obviously Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then this you could use for like notes or whatever the case may be. You have this other setup. It is undated, so I'm not undated, but there's no weekly times on it. So if you wanted to use this, say on a Sunday or even a Monday, you could do that. Same thing with this. But again, this goes from 1 a.m. to 12 a.m. And you could, you know, put like your major thing that you want to do for the day, your day of the week, and then block your stuff by timing it, or time blocking. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Another one of those Erin Condren setups with blank space at the bottom. This one is kind of like that horizontal planner style, which I do enjoy. This one is very different. It is again that Erin Condren style, but this one specifically says morning, afternoon, and evening. You could cover these up with stickers, of course, but yeah, you have that 3-block setup, and then on the other half of the page you can do your day at a glance. So you can literally just put Sunday through Saturday and write down something big that happened that day. You have your weekly to-dos and then what you accomplished throughout that week. This is more of that kind of that dollar store kind of planner setup where you have it's horizontal with your lines. So you could use this as a journaling kind of spread if you wanted to, with blank space at the bottom. This is another one of those journaling style things. So you could put pictures in these boxes and just journal. You can write down your to-dos and then put stickers or whatever the case may be with more blank space here. Then again, another one of those setups. Now this one you do in 4 categories. So you could have like personal, work, ministry, kids, or you know, if you're a teacher, your lesson for the week, your personal, and things like that. So you can set it up however you choose. This is just straight lined separation of the week, so you can do whatever you so choose with that. Again, Erin Condren style. And then you go on to your daily templates, and again, there are more of those templates on her website. She did create new ones, which I'll show you guys in my current planner. But here's your first one, 2-page spread. So of course you have your progress bar over here. You have your days of the week here, hydrate, coffee, and tea, blank area, your schedule from 1 to 12, and then a blank spot. Same kind of style, but instead of the progress bar and those trackers, it's just blank. Again, you have the same style with the tracker of hydrate, coffee, tea, progress, your days of the week, your schedule. But on this side, you have to do accomplish your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then tomorrow with blank space. Same thing again, but it's just missing the progress bar, no meals over here, and no reminders. Same kind of style again, but the progress bar is down here. This one is like the full work, and so you have your progress bar, your schedule here, your hydrate, coffee, and tea. If you track those, you could put a verse of the day, your meals here, what your schedule is for tomorrow, your reminders, or whatever here you want to put, journal something or something really quick, and in blank space you can throw a picture here. This one is very different, so of course set this up however you choose. You could, you know, focus on 3 particular things if you desire. You could put a quote here, a scripture here, and then you have what you have planned for the day from 1 to 12, and then what you actually accomplish from 1 to 12, and then you can put, you know, a quote, sticker, plans, or whatever there. Again, planned and accomplished with a lot of blank space, so you can have fun with stickers. You can journal, write, whatever you want to do. Again, planned and accomplished from 1 to 12 a.m. Your menu, your reminders, your tomorrow, your progress bar here. You have your blank little area here to write or put a sticker over. You could put your date here. You can circle the box and then just blank space here. This one is just straight your schedule from 1 to 12 with blank space on the side. I think I used this particular one before, and I used this side to journal because I think I went to the mall that week with my sister, and I just wrote down things that we did using stickers. Same setup as this, but on this side it has your menu, tomorrow, reminders, a spot to like journal or put a quote or whatever, and your progress bar. And then this one is like a full kind of shebang. So you have the date here, or you could put like your top goal, your verse of the day, your high point of the day, reminders, thoughts for tomorrow, again your tracker for hydrate, coffee and tea, your meal, your schedule from 1 to 12, and your progress bar. Then you go into the budget book. I have not used the budget book personally as of yet. I probably should be using it because it's in the planner. So we have your budget, and so you have annual debt, sinking, spending, memberships and subscriptions, transaction log, monthly bill tracker, savings jar, cash envelopes, and budgeting worksheet. And if I'm not mistaken, there is more to this. Is this a picture or something? I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that belongs there or not, but annual budget. So here's what that looks like: expenses, giving, debt, savings, and credit score. And you actually put the years here, the months here, excuse me. And I'm not assuming if you put goals or something here. You have your debt tracker. So debt beginning, paid, to interest, ending. Your sinking funds, category, beginning, ending, and I guess you could title this for something in between. You have your spending tracker, so check mark, date, store, category, credit, debit, or balance. Your membership subscription, so obviously due date, subscription, monthly cost, annual cost. I probably should do that because I have a lot of subscription services I'm paying for like DOI, and for my personal work stuff with like my body butter business and the new business that I just started. I just started another business. I'll talk about that in another video maybe. But yeah. Your transaction log, so date, category, amount, and description. Your monthly bill trackers. Your savings jar, and then put what you're saving for and your goal. I should probably do that ASAP. Then your cash envelopes. I have never ever used cash envelopes. I probably should. So yeah, I guess you would title what this cash envelope would be for: your starting balance, what your ending balance, and then keeping track of like adding and losing. I don't know. I'm not big on cash envelopes, so I really don't know, guys. But she has a bunch of cash envelopes here. Then this, I'm not really sure. Is this like a monthly tracker? I'm assuming this one is the monthly. Let's see. Let's go back. No, it's the budgeting worksheet. Sorry. So you put your incomes here. So she has 3 areas of income in your total. What your fixed expenses are, what you're budgeted, and what you actually spend. I'm not sure what this. You could just fill that out, right? Savings and budgeted with actual. Same thing. Debt, budgeted, actual. Total income, fixed expenses, other expenses, debt, savings. So it's just a worksheet to help you, I guess, get your budgeting going. Next is your devotional section, and so within that you have prayer journal, your sermon notes, Bible study, prayer requests, favorite scriptures, answered prayers, things to work on, and godly habits. And so here is what your prayer journal is: just lines. Then this would be what your sermon notes. Yes, sermon notes. So you put the message here, your breakdown, and then your notes. Bible study, same kind of setup. Your main points, your breakdown is here, and then your notes. Prayer requests, so you have where you can put the person's name, the request that they're having, and the date that you prayed for it. You can pop your favorite scriptures in here. These are for answered prayers, so the date that you prayed, what your prayer was about or for, and then the date that it was answered. Things that you can work on. So these are like spiritual disciplines that you want to work on, or habits, or whatever the case may be you want to work on. You can pop those in there. And then your godly habits. So the godly habits are as follows: pray to God today, smiled at someone today, prayed for someone else, read my Bible, thank God for my blessings, took care of my temple, had a praise session. And so those are good habits to have. And then at the top here, you just put Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then check that off. And I'll show you guys what that looks like filled out. Sorry if you guys hear all that noise. Yeah, my landlord and stuff is outside. But moving on, health and fitness section. This is another section I have not really used. as often, but it's pretty much just tracker. So this is your sleep tracker. So you have the moons that you can like color in and put the hours you slept for that day if you track that. This is for self-care, so you would bubble in the hearts for what you did or for how much self-care, and then write down what you did for self-care. Same thing with your workout. Sorry guys. Just circle what you did, not circle it, but you can circle it or highlight over what you did and then write down exactly what you did for your workout. This one is a menstrual one. This one is a mood tracker. So there are smiley faces here. There's a sad face, a crying face, a happy face, and then just a bleh, right? So you can just keep track of your mood if you're into that. Then you go into your notebook. And so with your notebook, you have different sections, and then you have the templates, right? So if I want to click on study schedule, it'll take me directly to my study schedule. So I could use this for a personal Bible study, or you could use this for work. I again apologize if you guys hear that banging. It's literally right outside my window and I can't control that. But yeah, Sunday through Saturday with hours from 1 a.m. to 12 a.m. You click this little button here and it'll take you right back to that specific section. And then you have your different sections for your notebook, okay? And again, clicking the little icon will take you back to the beginning. And so going to the templates for the notebook area, clicking on one, you have lines. You have this one, which I really like. I actually use this specific template as like a prayer Bible study tracker. That's just what I use it for. So we have that. You have your kind of graph paper here with your boxes over here. You have your dotted pages, graph. This is kind of like notebook composition paper. This is dot with little blank spots down here, like a blank box here. A chart. Here's another setup. This one, another one. This you can do like 3 categories, so put your names at the top of what categories and then write down whatever. This one has lines with blank, 2 blanks, and then you go into your next. So going back by clicking that home button, that was the notebook section. So now going to shows and movies. I have personally used this and I love it. And so yeah, you would put your genre and then you have the section. So if I clicked on this, it would take me to a section, and then behind that I would put the templates in. But I'll go to the templates now, and it's 5 templates. Okay, so this one is for shows, and so you would put your, oh, sorry guys, you would put your photo here and then write down the show, right? This one is for movies, and then this is a kind of like review thoughts kind of section. I do wish that there was a section where I could put like a section to color in the stars, but you can always add stickers for that, which I've done. So you put your photo here, the show here, your summary section here, who the 2 lead roles were, and then your thoughts on this side. And same thing again, but for movies instead. This is a show list. So if you have any shows that you know are coming out, you can write those down. So you write the show, the air date, the genre, and a note about it if you want. And then you have a bookshelf section, the same kind of thing. There's 4 different templates. You can put your genre. So the way I have it set up is, I'll show you guys in mine when I get to it. But going to the templates, here's your first one. So you put your month at the top. Sorry about that, guys. I have my nephew in the room and he started to cry, so I had to go check on him. But yeah, you have 4 months on a page with little bookshelves, which is kind of cute. Then same kind of setup as with the shows and the movies, where you can put your cover and the title. And then you have a place to actually do your review. So you put the cover here, you write your title and author, a summary about it, start date, end date, number in the series, other books by that author, and then all your notes here. Book tracker, which I need to use. You put the title, author, genre, and a note to yourself. So you could put if it was a recommendation, if it's for a content that you want to make, or something like that. Moving on, you have meals and recipes, which I have not personally used myself, but this would be your monthly food diary. And so you have the monthly setup, Sunday start, of course, and each box has breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. I need to actually use this for myself. Then you have your weekly meal plan. And so what it looks like is the date at the top. So Sunday, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, your ingredients, calories, and serving size, and things of that matter. This would be a recipe section, so the title for the recipe, the ingredients, the shopping list that you need, your instructions, prep time, and cook time, and then you can add a photo here if need be. And if you click this little icon here, it takes you back directly to the beginning of the recipe section, right? So that was a template. Moving on, you have house chores, and it's just 2 templates here. So you have your monthly chore template, so you can kind of write down what you plan to do for that month, as far as cleaning wise, and then your weekly cleaning and then uncompleted chores that you might want to move to the next week. And then you go into your blank kind of sections for the bottom here. So that is, I hope that was like helpful. So that is that. I am actually gonna now go back to the beginning of this, and then I'm gonna show you guys the one that I'm actually using. So closing that out and going on to Touch Notes, which is this app right here. Gonna click it, and this is how it looks like. I have 3 folders here: planners, Bibles, journals. I'm just gonna click on planners. As you can see, these are all the planners. The ones I'm currently using right now are the PGL planners, of course, and this one. I haven't gotten to use these 2 as of yet, but I'll show you guys these 3 planners in a few. We're gonna go to mine's. This is the cover that I have, and so the cover is actually from the Rosy Romance collection, and of course it's lavender with the pink florals. We love it. And so when you click on the cover, it takes you again to the index, which you guys can see my custom sections are filled out. And so I'm just gonna run through what the inside of my planner looks like right now. And yeah, so when you swipe, you get your year at a glance as well as your goals section. I need to fix up this goals section. Like, I don't know what this is doing over here. This needs to come down. I'm gonna fix this whole section up eventually. Don't know when, but those are my goals. Here's my year at a glance, and that is that. So swiping, we have the 6-month vision board. So it's 12 12 months, but half and half. I haven't filled mine out yet. I'm probably going to just put this one as like my personal vision board, and then put this one for like business or ministry or something of this sort. That's how I'll do that. I haven't done it yet though. And then you have your yearly project progress tracker. So I have a few things here that I am in the midst of, or I'm planning to do. And as you can see, I pretty much finished the Lord's Prayer Bible study. And I started a few things but never got a chance to finish. And basically the difference in color is that the pink, the bright pink, is like personal stuff for me. And then the light pink has to do with Daughter of Increase. And then when I add anything that has to do with like church, I'll put that in here. If I have to do anything that has to do with my personal side hustles, like my businesses that I run, I'll put those in different colors as well. But right now that's all I have filled out. And then we go to the month. So this was my monthly view for April. I kept it real basic because I wasn't really sure how to go about, you know, digital planning or anything like that. And so I kept it really simple. My month over here, the month at a glance here, some highlights I filled out. I put a sticker here. I filled this out with some events. I did my master list, put a scripture here with prayer hands, and then a quote. This was my month view. Kept it real simple. I'm not going to show my weekly views, but we can go directly to June, obviously, which will be tab 3 for me. And I went all out because obviously, you know, birthday month, of course. And so I went all out with the pinks and purples because that's what I wanted to do. So we have June and glitter over here. I used the Rosy Romance dashboard kit with a bunch of other stickers that I've gotten. And then, yeah, I went all out. My birthday month. So of course the lavender cake here, the birthday girl here. Here I put 31 is a blessed year of open doors, turnarounds, and new beginnings. I put that for myself as a reminder. Of course, I have happy birthday to me. Juneteenth, we had to, of course, decorate. Birthday of summer. Let me zoom in. Sorry, guys, again. Touch Notes is doing some crazy stuff, but, yeah. There we go. It says, hello, summer, Juneteenth, Black Lives Matters, of course. And then we have my monthly to-dos, and then just my scripture for the month. And I wanted to put a picture here of myself once I got dressed up and cute, but they ain't happening, and so we just gonna leave that blank for now. Swiping, we go into my monthly view. Sorry about that. So this is what the month view is looking like. Just some events going on, of course. So yeah, and of course I use lots of stickers because that's what we do. And so yep. Then we go to my weekly views. I guess I can show you guys my weekly views because I really have nothing private here. So this was from the week of my birthday that I did this. I gotta go back and fill out these two parts here. And then this is not for this week. I did not plan for this week. Just too much going on to plan. So I did pre-plan my week for the week of the 12th. And so let me get this together. Sorry guys about this. I'm not really sure. Touch notes, like I said, is bugging out. But yeah, here's what we have. Like I said, Sunday the 12th all the way to Saturday the 18th. And I'm going to Donny Park this day, so I have to like put that in there. But I just use a bunch of stickers instead of writing things out of things I need to remember. So of course Sundays are church days. We go to church. And then Mondays are usually my Sabbath. And so I try to remind myself to just take the day off. Girl relaxing, games, clean my room, relaxing over here. Then Tuesday is clearly working days. And then I put workout as well. Then I want to track the songs that I'm loving the most, 2 of them, because I tend to play particular songs over and over. And one of the songs might be New by Ty Tribbett. I'm loving that song. I have my little things, which is basically my habit tracker for the week. So vitamins, prayer, quiet time, Bible study, workout, time with my son, and reading a book. Currently it's going to be for like whatever I'm reading or watching at that time. Then I put this motivation crossed out with discipline because I need to be disciplined in doing my Bible study personally for myself. Over here I did not fill out because obviously this is for next week, but I'm going to put all my work tasks here and then all the other tasks and important tasks. I'm probably going to change important to personal. Self-care corner, it says me time, so tracking if I did self-care for that week, how many days exactly, what I did for self-care, and then I'll probably journal something there. And then I have a scripture here, which is Psalms 34:1, and then that. So that's pretty much what that looks like. Swiping. This is another template I'll be using, but obviously the week is not here yet, and so we go straight into the daily views. And usually I decorate these areas, but I haven't done this one yet. And so yeah, here is the one from June 1st. I honestly did not even go back to update this, so I do need to update this again. But as you guys can see, I kind of have fun with it. I don't kind of restrict myself, but yeah. And then this was June 2nd. I don't think I filled it out though. Yeah, no, there's nothing here filled out. So I'm actually gonna switch that date to the 13th probably. For Monday. And so the same thing with this one. I was supposed to decorate it, did not, so we'll switch that date. But those are the templates. And then we go on to the tracker section, and so these are the trackers. If I click on it, it'll take me directly to the page. I'm just going to swipe. So here we have the godly habits, and so this is how it looks like when you go in and fill it out. Try to get zoomed in as much as I can. And so obviously I wrote at the top Sunday through Saturday, and if it's a brown dot, it means it was done. If it's pink, it means it was not done. And so you guys can see that was for the 5th to the 11th, which is tomorrow. And all of this is going to be brown because I'm going to a church event. We are having our pre-Father's Day cookout, and so obviously I'm gonna be smiling at people because I'm one of the hosts. I pretty much control the games for tomorrow. Pray for someone else, most likely, yes. Read my Bible, yes, definitely going to be doing that. And so I can definitely just, you know, mark that up. But that is that. Then we go into my prayer journal tracker as well as my Bible study tracker. I've actually done much better with this. Now, as far as like actual prayer journaling, I think I only did it on the 10th, which would be today. But I did pray these days. Like I was intentional in my prayer those days, and so that's why I marked it. Bible study here, I mark it in 3 different colors. So pink is when I do personal Bible study. If you guys can see, I'm not sure how well that's picking up on camera, but pink is for personal Bible study. As you can see, I've done it twice. This kind of grayish purple or purplish gray is anything relating to church. I marked up all the Sundays because it's Sunday, clearly. And I also marked up the Tuesdays because I have Bible studies those days. So that just makes sense. And then the 10th, which is today, I've done. So pretty much I did 1 day for DOI, which was on that Wednesday, 2 days for myself, and then the rest was for church. And I personally want to see more pink than anything else, but we're still working on that. And so that's how I keep track of that. Then we go into the things to work on, and I just have a few, and some of them are spiritual, some of them are not. But obviously doing more prayer journaling, waking up early to do my devotional time, because I find that I've been doing my devotional time a little bit later than usual. Practicing intentional solitude. I know that when I want to be alone, I'm not being intentional in that time of my aloneness. And so yeah, being intentional and spending time with my son. We spend time all the time, but it's not always intentional time. It's just like, okay, let's just do something or whatever. But I want to be intentional in spending time with my son, especially since the summer is here. Saying no when it's too much. I've learned that I say yes to everything. When it comes to doing administrative work for church, or when it comes to just anything in general, I'm always quick to say yes. And it's like I'm taking on a lot more than I should be and more than I can do. And I need to be able to say no, especially with everything going on right now with my body and health. My health, I can't even say that because my health is actually pretty good. It's pretty great, oddly enough. But you guys know the situation, spiritual warfare, all that great stuff, right? Yeah. So I have to be, just say no when it's becoming too much or when I know I can't do something, right? And then that leans into not overworking myself. And so those are just things I want to work on for this month. I might add more as the weeks go on. Favorite scriptures here right now is just Mark 2:5, 2 verses 5, and then 8 through 9. And then I have it here in the Amplified translation. So yeah, we just have that there. Let me zoom in a little bit more. But that's that. Then we have my prayer section. I left blank because obviously I want to show you guys a prayer. So I left that blank. And then prayer requests for people. I do have requests that I need to fill in, but I'm not going to do that because it's on camera. And then you go into the next tab, which will be number 4. So number 3, if I click it, it will take me to the beginning of June. And number 4 will be blank because it's set for July. So going back, what I'm going to do now is show you guys the weekly templates and daily templates that you can purchase. Then I will show you guys my shows and movies section, bookshelf, and then go through my inserts. And so clicking on weekly templates, you guys already saw this final template already. And so that was that Aaron Condren kind of style. And then swiping, if you look, you'll see the numbers on the side, the numbers on the bottom, and then the little house. So these came with the actual planner. These are additional ones that you can get on her website. And so, yeah, this one is set up where it's the days of the week on the side, and on the top it's split. So you have morning, afternoon, evening, top to-dos, and tomorrow. Obviously, I've used this layout before, and I completely changed everything around. And so you can do that if need be. You will put your habits here, your births here, a reward system, your top work tasks, currently reading and watching, your weekly spending, your self-care corner, and your chores. You can always switch this up again with stickers or just whiting it out and decorating. Here's the next layout. The next one. That one. So it's pretty much the same as this one. She just took these the workout area out, so that's blank. And then she just removed that section and left it blank there. So like if you wanted to put an emoji for the day there, if you wanted to put like a reminder or a photo, you could do that. This one does not have the currently reading. So if you wanted to, you could put your currently reading here, you're currently watching here. Again, you could stick photos. Like this is great for you if you want to try and journal or something of that matter. And then going into the daily templates, you guys saw the final daily template in the last blush planner. That was this one. And so moving on to the new ones, again, you don't see the numbers or the house. So here is a daily template, which I did actually use already. I just really love how amazing it is to quickly personalize and switch up this planner. So I never get bored. Like, I never get bored unless I just don't feel like planning. But I have so many options to choose from. And then I like that there's like a kids breakfast, kids lunch, and kids dinner, because then you could like plan for your kids if they eat separate from you, or if you're making school lunches or stuff like that. I don't really make school lunch for my son unless it's like a sandwich he wants. Sometimes he might want cucumber and tuna, but school is obviously over, so I'm definitely gonna need this if he's home during the week, because I think he's gonna stay at his father's half the week and then with me half the week. We're still working that out because it's summer, and so I'm definitely going to need this, because when he's home, I'm going to make separate things from what I eat, because I typically will eat different things from him. So that is going to be great, especially if you're a mom, or if you like run a daycare or whatever the case may be, you babysit kids. Here's another layout. Like, there's an endless amount of layouts. You will never be bored. You will never not find something useful or easy to use, okay? Is this the one? Yeah, where it has like at the top it says kids tasks. So like if there's something you need to do specifically for your kids or have your kids do, you can put it in here and track that. It's so awesome. Okay, and then it goes into the budget book, which I have not used yet. So cool. We're gonna go now to my shows and movies section. And so here's what it looks like. I have most of it filled out, not all of it. This one is more filled out than my bookshelf one. But when you swipe, right now, I just have a list of my animes that I'm currently watching. This is not an accurate thing, because these are the two I actually started rewatching again, or catching up on. On my computer, I basically bookmark all of the shows that I'm in the middle of. I have well over 150 animes that I'm in the middle of. I know that is insane, but I had a kick where I was just like binge watching a bunch of like old animes. And I have this thing where I can't finish an anime, especially if I really like it. I will wait till like, if I get halfway through the show, I stop watching it. So I have a very long list, but these are the ones that I had recently got back into. And so for this one, I think I had stopped at like episode 14, but then I watched up to 17. And then with this one, I think it was like episode 40, and then I watched, as you can see, 13 episodes. And so I'm trying to catch up. I'm halfway through this series. Can't. And so I'm trying to do better at watching my animes and actually completing them. This is not including the animes that are like currently out, because I'm really good at watching those. Sorry guys, my desk is like leaning against the poles and stuff. But let me make sure that this is still in view. Boom. Okay, but yeah, so we have this, and this will be more filled out probably the next time. Moving on, we have K-dramas. I have not filled this out because I watch them either through Viki or through Netflix or through Hulu or Disney Plus, and they already track it for me. And so I made this, but I don't think I need it, but I'm probably going to fill it out regardless, just to keep myself accountable to finishing shows. And then you move on to my watch list. And so basically this was the one that had like the shows that are going to be coming out list, but I put it as a watch list. So I have a bunch of shows written here. The language, obviously, I don't just watch K-dramas. I do watch Thai dramas, and I watch, there's another one. They're Thai, Chinese, or Korean. And so I do watch those, especially on Viki. Viki has quite a few different dramas on there. So there's not just K-dramas, of course. So I put the show's name, the language of what it is, and the platform, and if I watched it. Now, Business Proposal, I started, I'm like 30 minutes into the first episode, right? I already watched Sound of Magic. It was so good. I loved it so much. Lawless Lawyer, I'm currently watching. Vagabond, I'm currently watching. And so some of these I actually already watched. I think I started Doom at Your Service as well. I think. On Viki. Was that Viki? Yeah, I think it was Viki. See? So, I have to obviously update this and add new ones as I find new ones. But this is so that if I ever finish a K-drama, I can come here to something if I want to watch something immediately and don't want to have to browse through. I have a list of shows that I said I wanted to watch. Great. So, K-drama section, obviously. I've been enjoying K-drama. I'm actually, like I said, I'm in the middle of Lawless Lawyer. I need to put in another one. Now, see, the reason why what's wrong with Secretary Kim is here is because I want to watch this. but I'm just not in the mood to watch it right now. And so it just keeps moving along. And so far I've watched Vincenzo. Love, 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 love. 5-star rating all the way. I love it. I love mafia movies. I love action movies. I love drama. It just gave me a bit of everything. I loved it. I'm currently in the middle of My Roommate is a Detective. It's a very long show. I'm loving it so far. My Roommate is a Gumio. I think I have like 2 or 3 episodes left, but the episodes are like hours long. Tale of the Nine-Tailed is really good. Kiss Goblin was cute. The Sound of Magic, adored. Lawless Lawyer, I'm kind of enjoying it. And Tomorrow is very, very deep. But I can either swipe to the next page, which will take me to my review for Vincenzo, or I can actually click on it and it takes me to my review. And so obviously here's what that would look like. I have the cover here. I created this where I have my rating with the stars, how many episodes these were. I put type, and type basically refers to like if it's Korean, if it's from Thai, which part of Korea, where in the world it's from, in the continent of Asia. So we have that. Then I have the 2 lead roles. So we have them. And when I do the lead roles, I always try to get a picture of them in the actual show and not just their headshots. So we have that. And then my thoughts. I think this is the only one that had my thoughts. Oh, no, it's not. But so going back, we have My Roommate is a Detective. Here we go. There are 36 episodes. I'm not done with the show. However, it's a 5-star for me because it gave me Sherlock Holmes vibes, and I love Sherlock Holmes, and I was looking for a K-drama that had those vibes, and this is so good. So good. There's actually 3 main characters. The girl right here. However, these are the main 2 because it follows them 2, and she just happens to be thrown in. So there we go. And I'm loving this so much. It reminds me of Sherlock Holmes, but with a Korean twist. So this is actually Chinese. See? That's what I'm saying. So this is actually a Chinese show, but here I put Korean. So I need to switch that, like edit that to say Chinese. But yeah, it's a Chinese show, 36 episodes, 5 stars. I have not completed it yet, but I'm loving it. Next, we have My Roommate is a Gumio. This is a South Korean show. I didn't put my thoughts in it yet. I'm still watching this, so right now it's definitely going to be a 4-star rating for me. So we have that. Then I have Kiss Goblin. It was so cute. 12 episodes. I adored it. It was just like the sweetest little thing ever. So I give it 5 stars. I had to put my thoughts there. Sound of Magic, I put 4 because as much as I adored this show, there were just certain things I was just like, I need more. Like, I need more. And just 6 episodes was not it. I love the musical, theatrical aspect of it. It was amazing. The ending, I didn't feel like it was necessary. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's Korean. Then we have Lawless Lawyer. I'm enjoying it so far. It might be a 4.5, not a full 5, but it's Korean. And then we have Tomorrow. I don't know, it might be a full 5. I'm loving it. These are the 2 main characters. Obviously there's other characters, but these 2 are the main. He's the main lead, and then she is the female. And I'm loving it so far. It's Korean. And then Blank, obviously. And then I have another page for that. Okay, going back, that was K-dramas. So now we're on to anime. I don't think I fully filled out anime yet. I just have 2, which is this anime here, Stone Ocean. This is, oh my gosh, what's the name of this anime? I can't think of the anime. I will throw the name on the screen somewhere. But yeah, it's an anime that I can't stand because I don't like the animation, but I ended up watching this show on Netflix and I actually enjoyed it. So yeah, part 2 to this is coming out. Can't remember the name of the show. It's a really popular anime that JoJo. Ha, there we go. So this would be JoJo Star's daughter, I think she is. And part 1 was really good. I enjoyed it. That's the full cover. I just used half of the cover. And then we have Black Cat, which is the anime that I'm catching up on. It's Japanese, it's sci-fi, and it's a shonen. And I do put exactly the genre. I need to fill that out for here, but I do put how many episodes, the genre, and then the country where it's from. So we have those filled out. So let's go back, and then we have movies. And so here we go. I watched Morbius, Doctor Strange. I had previously already watched Doctor Strange, but I wanted to rewatch it because I watched the in the Multiverse Madness. I think I put that title completely wrong, but it's whatever. And so yeah, And I think each of these are also linked. Yes, they're also linked. I did not put my actual reviews, but for these, I put rating, how long it was, in the genre, and then I put the summary. And so, yeah, here is the two. I noticed that a lot of the times movies have like two different type of covers, and so I put both covers and the two main characters. Love this movie, but sadly it's a 4 stars for me. I have to edit that, so from a 5 to a 4. But I actually have this set as a sticker, so when I go to my stickers I created, I already have them here locked in as 5 stars automatically, and then I just go and edit as need be. So that's why it's like that. But that's Morbius. Then we have Doctor Strange. Did not fill that out. Again, we have in the Multiverse of Madness. Then we have Mortal Kombat. Did not finish filling that out. This, I'm gonna give this a 4 stars. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like over the top. It probably should be a 3.5, honestly, but we're gonna leave it the way it was. But yeah, that is the show and movie section, because I have these 3 here. I mean, these 4 tabs. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put there, but yeah. Moving on, we have bookshelf. Bookshelf is not filled in. I'm gonna just let y'all know it's not filled in. I have things here, but they're not filled in. And so we have 2022 new releases. The only one I have right now is To Win a Prince by Tony Shiloh, which is the second book to In Search of a Prince, which I loved, and it comes out in September. And so yeah, I have that there. Then we go on to my 5-star reads, which should be in this section. They're not here. And so same concept. I will put the photo here, the title here, and then have its individual review. Then we have my Christian fiction books. I don't think that's filled in, you know, not filled in, but I will put in the Christian fiction books that I read. And then nonfiction for Christian here. And then I want to go and put a section for my fantasies, for my comics and mangas, and then a section for my romances, and then miscellaneous, because I typically will read fantasies, I will typically read comics and mangas, I typically read contemporary romances, and so I don't really read a lot of YA or historical fictions and stuff like that. So unless it's like biblical fiction, I'm actually thinking of making a section specifically for biblical fiction, so we'll see. But that is that. And then we go to my custom sections, right? And so here I have my content planner, and this takes me directly to the tab for it, and then I would click on this and it would open directly to my content planner. And so that is what the content planner looks like. If I click on it, it takes me back to my planner. And so here's what that is. I'll go to July. I don't think I have July actually filled out as of yet, but it is blank, and you basically would put your inserts and stuff in the back. And so I guess I could show y'all April, because April then passed, right? So here's what that looks like. You just put your month, and this would be your month right here. And so I think this is where I put the videos that I actually did for the month. Let me go back and do May, because I think May was when I actually got it together. Yeah, so at the dashboard, I track exactly what days I was doing what. So Monday was supposed to be for my blogs. I know I haven't been keeping up on that. Tuesdays and Fridays, I wanted to do a TikTok IG reel. Haven't been keeping up with that. But Wednesdays and Saturdays, we know it's for YouTube. And so this is how I was able to track exactly what was on what day. So yeah, I actually did all of these videos. I just need to fix that one. Then we go into my filming schedule. My filming schedule was all out of whack. Yeah, all out of whack. So yeah. Then we go into week by week, any like with the platform, the ideas that I had when I wanted them up, and then performance I don't really track. So we had that for 4 weeks, and then these were my notes for the video that I did on first quarter favorites, as well as how to read Christian nonfiction. Those were there, and so that was how that looked. Oh, I have these here. I need to actually move these to June. But we have that. June, did I set up June? Yeah, so I have trending topics in the front. So things that people are asking me about, or things that I see on YouTube that's mentioned a lot that I might want to make videos on. Request, I have not filled out at all. That these two, requests and trending topics, I move every month to the month that it is. Yeah, see, my content planner for June is not even set up. My filming is not set up. So I need to set all this up, but this is a content planner, okay? So going back to the home button, swiping, going to click on planner, open directly. It'll take me back to my actual planner, to the beginning. And so going to quarterly planning, she came out with quarterly templates, and it's just that, a quarterly template, and I put it back here. I have not personally filled it out as of yet. My planner is bugging out right now. See, lovely. We love touch notes for that, don't we? So quarterly planning, swiping, and this is basically what it looks like. I think I put 4 or 5 copies of this in the back. If this would stop bugging out on me, I would appreciate that. Great. So quarterly planning, it says month range. Your focus, you have 7 of them. Your milestones, you have 7. Answered prayers are 7. Future prayers, important dates, main goals, your to-dos, you get 14 of those, and then a note section. And obviously I can just like copy it to make sure that I have multiple of those, but that can be inserted directly into the actual planner. Going back to the home page, we have the fasting journal. I have that insert open directly, and it takes me to the very beginning of my fasting journal, and here's what that looks like. I'm still going to decorate it up. Obviously if I click planner, it takes me back to the planner, but here's what that looks like. So I don't really know how to show you guys about this, but these are the templates. So let's just see. Here's what my May setup looked like. Sorry for guys for kicking the camera, but you know, I put May notes, and I just did one fast with my dance ministry. We had a 3-day fast. Was it 3 days? Actually, no, it was a week-long fast. Take that back. It was 7-day fast. And so I'm not really gonna show you guys how I filled it out because it's actually personal. So we're gonna go back and go to June. I also, again, filled out June. I had a personal fast that was like impromptu. Actually did not go too well. I have a fast coming up with my dance ministries. Again, I'm doing another 3-day fast. I'm actually going to be doing another personal fast because that fast that I did for my birthday, which was impromptu, was not the best. Yeah, we're not going to swipe there. So we're going to go back, and I guess I'll show you guys the template. So starting thoughts, this is, you know, where you would put the date, your type of fast, the length, and then why you're fasting, the scriptures you plan to study, and then what you're fasting from, because you don't always have to fast from food. Typically in the Bible, people are fasting from food, but you can fast from social media, you can fast from whatever, from gaming if you're a gamer, you can fast from you know, different things. So put down what you're fasting for. Then you have a section for daily check-in, so you put your date and your thoughts. Then you have this for prayers, which you can make multiple copies, which is why I like it. If you just click on this and you click the 3 dots, you can literally just copy page and then paste it. Answered prayers, so if any answered prayers happen during the time of your fasting, you can do that. Put the date and prayer. Dates, and then what God is saying to you. So if God speaks a word to you during your fast, you can literally date it or put the time if need be, and then write those in there for your fast. This is a tracker, so it ranges from day 1 to 31 in case you decide to do a month long or whatever. But yeah, so if you stuck to your fast, if you pray daily, if you did your Bible study every day, and if you had a praise session, and then she gives you 10 different types of fast, which actually was very helpful for me because I learned a few different things about like the Ezra fast, the Samuel fast, the Elijah fast, the widow fast, Paul's fast, John the Baptist's fast. The Esther fast I knew about, the regular disciples fast I knew about, Jesus's fast, and Daniel's fast, of course, I knew about. And then she gives you different ways that you can fast. Then you go into your scriptures. So if the scriptures you're studying, you can put the book and verse and the book verse number and then the verse there. And then ending thoughts on when you started it, when it ended, the type of fast it was, your thoughts about it, and if you stuck to what you studied, and if you stuck to what you said you were going to fast from. And so that's what that is. So I'm going to go back to the planner and take you guys now to my next section, which would be my monthly templates. So just like she came out with the weekly and daily templates, she does have monthly templates, and if I'm not mistaken, this is free if you are signed up for her freebie section. And so I threw those back here. And so here's what those look like. If you don't want to go with the typical monthly setup she has, this would be like a great way to just have like a quick dashboard. So you have your monthly here, you can set up, you could put a verse here, you can track your spending for the month instead of for the week. what you want to read for the month, any big monthly goals or like not events but like tasks that you have to do, you can track, and then your monthly tracker for habits. And then here's another view of that. This one is just purely month. And then the same thing again. However, I will tell you that the boxes are different. So these are more of your square boxes, standard square boxes, and then you get your rectangular boxes. So you can see they are slightly longer, and this will be a better view for you to see. So that's just the difference in that. And then we go into the ministry insert. And so this actually was my personal prize, I guess that you could say, I won from the giveaway, where she was going to make someone a custom insert, and my insert is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. I am going to share it with you guys because it is a part of the PG. It is a PGL planner, but it was a custom, and she does not do customs. But this is why I think you guys should make sure you follow her and get up on her Facebook group, because she does giveaways quite often and I enjoy them. And so yeah, I won it, and I wanted them. I knew right away when she said that she was doing this, I was like, oh, if I win, I want a ministry insert. And I won, and I got the ministry insert, ministry specifically for like my church. And so we're just going to open directly, and it should take me, yep, great, awesome. So here we are. Just says ministry. I have not decorated it as of yet. I am going to put my church's logo and stuff because this is mainly for my church. And so I literally was able to design it myself. And so this literally has everything that I wanted. Bible study lesson plans, church administration work, notes for my pastor, notes for my bishop, because I am both their personal assistants, and then I am over the youth ministry and also the dance ministry, and so I had those in there, and it came out exactly how I wanted. And so I don't think nothing crazy on here, you know. So I literally just keep track of everything that goes on. And so obviously Pentecost Sunday and Father's Day, anything in pink is like when my pastor had to go out and speak, so she did speak on Pentecost, as well as my bishop. My bishop is actually speaking again on Sunday, so I have to put that in here. We're having our pre-Father's Day event. We have a prayer service this day. This is a memorial for the overseer that we had that passed away. And then I just have whatever we basically do you know, throughout the week. And so as you guys can see, it's a lot. Every Monday at 5:30 a.m. we have prayer, and then every Saturday at 11 a.m. we have prayer. I have dance ministry Bible studies every Thursday at 7:30. I teach the youth ministry on Fridays at 7 p.m. So I alternate between the young adults and the youth. We have midweek mana that my bishop does on Facebook and YouTube at 7 p.m. We have Bible studies at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, as well as ministerial development for the ministers. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's fun. Then we go into Bible study lesson planning, and I got this because I do teach Bible study, not just for the youth but with the actual church itself. And so we're finishing up our lesson actually next week on witnessing and evangelism, and I believe the next 2 or 3 months we have off for summer break, but we will be having like emails go out, so I don't really have to make use of this right now. But you have topic, due date, what the main scriptures are, and then cross references, and then notes. I ask for blank pages a lot because I can use widgets. I can write, jot down if need be, type however I feel. And then we have church administration, so for the month that we're in, and then the month that's going to come, and anything that needs to get done. I did not do that, and that was due in May. We're not going to talk about that, but I need to update that. And again, the blank pages. Then we go into things for my pastor, my first lady, my pastor, my senior pastor, and typically it's set up with this month, so exactly what's going on for the month. Right now we're in June. Future log, I will put down any future events she has coming, so that I always have those here. Anybody that I have to email or call, and then current assignments that she has given to me for me to do. And then again, I have a calendar here that I stuck from the monthly template that she gave, and so we just have that because I like to keep their dates separated. My bishop and pastors, I like to keep them separated because they are two different individuals, and they do sometimes speak out different times and different days. So we just have that. Then we again have those blank pages, and then I have the same setup for my bishop, of course. Again, he preached out on the same day as my pastor, but I also need to put that he preaching out again. Then I have his calendar. Right now it's just these two things. I need to obviously fix it in for the 12th, and then the blank pages. Then we go on to the youth ministry. I have important dates and events, and then I have the lessons that I'm doing for the youth and then for the young adults. So for the youth, we're focusing on prayer for the 2 months of June and July, and then for the young adults, we're going through Psalm chapter 1. So I have that. So this would be the current section, and then this down here would be the upcoming, any ideas I have. Then I have that calendar set up again, the two blank pages. Then we go into the dance ministry, and so I have just when we have Bible studies, who's dancing for what day. Nobody danced on Sunday. I was actually supposed to dance, but we didn't have church at our, we didn't have service at our church. So this Sunday, one of my sisters is dancing, but I'm dancing with her. And then third Sundays are my Sundays, and I believe my other sister is going to be dancing, so I need to fill that in. Then obviously June, so I have the fast that I want to do, exactly what we'll be doing, and then other goals. Weekly scripture, I'm probably gonna put monthly scripture instead of weekly, we'll see. And then again, if for my solos, I need to put the song and the artist, and then if I'm doing like a group dance or if I'm dancing with someone, I'll put their song. And then 2 blank pages again, and that's the end of that. So that was that. Going back to my actual planner, let me see how we're doing. This video is super long, and I apologize, guys. I apologize. So I think I have one more insert to show. Oh no, I'm actually done. So that's it, you guys. So after the ministry insert, I just have those other blank sections that I have not used as of yet. So that is my planner. I believe I want to do plan with me's, but I'm not sure. If you guys are interested in seeing me do a plan with me, let me know and I can do that. What is this? So here we go. So yeah, here's my June setup. Again, we're back to June. I really love it. It's just a girly and fun and just so yeah, and then here's my month view. I can get it together. See what I'm talking about with touch notes, but neither here nor there. That is it for this video, you guys. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know how you feel about the lighting and stuff like that. I do have to edit the lighting when I go to edit the video, so let me know, because I'm trying to figure out the best way without light glaring and stuff like that. But yeah, that is it for this. Show you guys again my weekly setup. You know, touch notes really be tweaking. Like, I'm gonna need touch notes to get it together. You tweaking right now. And it's sad because it's such a fantastic app. It's just too much going on right now. But yep, my setup for the week of the 12th, and I'm super loving it. And yeah, so I definitely would say check out the PGL planning system, especially because she's coming out with the dated planners next weekend, which is going to be great. And right now the colors she has are this color, which is shades of lavender. She has a pink, which is blush. She has a ivory color. She used to have the green, which was called matcha, but it wasn't doing too well, so she said she discontinued that color. But she is bringing in the navy color with the dated planners. And so definitely give it a try. If you want to try out her planning system, get the undated one. If you're not really into dated planners, I think the undated one is great because it can work for you no matter when you're going to use it. You don't have to worry about missing weeks and missing days like I do. As you guys saw, I didn't plan for June like I wanted to. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, rating, commenting, and subscribing. If you made it all the way to this video, I want you to pop this emoji in the comment section, and let me guys know your thoughts. Let me know you guys' thoughts on this. And yeah, that's it for this video, so I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.